So let me describe one more analogy that I persistently use in order to describe what I do. Now, one of the things that I help people do is I help not only them extract their innate skills and characteristics and interests and turn it into a practical business and career opportunity, I also show them how to create it into a product and a service. And as well as that, I also show them how they can use that same product and that same service in several different ways in order to create multiple streams of income. Now, many of you may be aware of the terminology multiple streams of income, but I want to ask you how you're living your life right now through using what I like to call the monopoly mentality. Now, I'm pretty sure in this day and age, you've all played the board game Monopoly. So when you play that board game, I'll ask you a question. Do you buy one property in Monopoly and then just save up all your cash and then say, do you know what, don't worry, that one property is enough in order for me to win the game and develop enough income, So if you do not say that and you persistently buy more and more and more and more properties until you get a set, until you have a practical way of earning a substantial amount of income for you to win the game, then why is it in real life what you do is you just simply say, this job is enough for me?
For being there, money is not your mission. Money funds your mission, but money is not your mission. And because you think money is your only mission, if you're not paid correctly, you get frustrated. But your job is only supposed to be one financial stream. It's not supposed to be your only financial stream. When God set Adam in the Garden of Eden, he gave him 4 different rivers. You ought to have 4 different streams of income that feed you, so you're not just depending on one stream when there are 3 more that ought to be feeding you. There are some places that God may send you to work where they can't pay you hardly anything at all. But if you got your stream set up, then money won't be your God and it won't control every decision you make. And you won't have to prostitute yourself for the highest bidder all the time. Increase your revenue streams so that you can separate the money from the mission. I think this is some worthwhile stuff. If I had time, I'd talk about some of the streams that are available to you. Look, when you want to know the streams that are available to you, first of all, you should look at the gifts that you have. If you haven't run out of gifts, you haven't run out of streams. Every gift you have is a stream. Every gift you have is a stream. Don't let people compartmentalize you, because people often want to do this. Once they define that you can do one thing, they want that to be the sum total of everything that you do. I tell people, I'm a preacher, I'm called to preach, I love to preach, but that's not my only gift. So I still want to write a little bit. That's another stream that I want to use. Everywhere I had a gift was a stream. If you have the ability, David could do business, that was a stream. David could fight battles, that was a stream. David could play instruments, that was a stream. Everything they listed about David became a stream for him. Everything God put in you, when God created you, before you ever even got here, he buried all of these gifts down inside of you, so that as you live your life, you could draw from what he put in you. And if you're not out of gifts, you're not out of streams, baby. The job is only one place. Stop expecting your job to fund your vision. Your vision is probably bigger than your paycheck, because God wanted you to have 4 streams in your Garden of Eden and not just one. One of them was gold. One of them was bdellium. You've got to diversify your streams, or you won't maintain your garden, and you'll misuse your mission because you're overly worried about the money. I don't believe that God sent us in the world to be prostituted, where we have to make every decision based on how much will you give me? How much will you give me? How much will you? There are some things that you ought to do simply because it's in your heart, simply because it's in your spirit, simply because it's your passion, simply because it ignites you, simply because it motivates you. And if you increase your streams, I'd like to talk more about the streams. I'd like to talk about an investment stream in your life so your money's working for you while you sleep. Yeah. I'd like to talk to you about developing extracurricular streams of income that don't eat up all of your time. Because your time is premium, and if you have to give up another 8 hours to get it, that's too much. That eats into your life, destroys your happiness, and makes you fatigued. So as you consider other revenues or streams, consider your time as a premium product, because all you have of life is time. All you have of life is time. You want to increase your stream without losing all your time. When you look for something that increases your stream without eating up all of your time. Is that okay? Okay. When you look for possible revenue streams, look for your giftings. The greater the gifting, the broader the stream. And look for non-traditional giftings. It doesn't always have to be traditional giftings. One woman made millions of dollars because she had beautiful hands. And somebody saw her hands and wanted to sport their rings on her hands. She didn't have a beautiful body, she didn't have a beautiful face, but people paid her money to put their rings on her hands and photograph her hands. Some people get positions because of their personality. It's not always their education. They just have the kind of personality that represents the company well. Some people get hired because they have a pleasant voice on the phone. Anything you do well is a stream. Don't let people lock you down just because you found one stream. So people always want to say, so she is a beautician, he is a preacher, he is a doctor. You are only limited by your own creativity. When people say this is what you are and you say yes, you have limited yourself to one stream. Could it be possible that there are things in you that I gotta quit? I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna quit. I'll do the rest of it 11 o'clock. Could it be possible that there are things in you haven't touched yet? I mean, at any age and stage in life, could some of your frustration be that life hasn't used up your resources? Stop waiting on good stuff to happen to you. If you know you got another stream, identify that stream, market that stream, put that stream out, and don't prostitute all your time to use your stream. Because all life is time. And the more of your time you give up, the more of your life you give up, and make sure that the part of your life you give up is worth what you get in return. You're bartering with life. Every day of your life is a bartering session. All that you have of life is time, and you don't know how much time you have. So when you give your time, you've given your life, and make sure you've given your life for something that's worth it to you. Either economically, spiritually, emotionally. Make sure that you're getting a return for the investment of your days.
Very interesting stuff. Now, the next couple of videos that I'm going to create is going to show you step by step how to practically combine your interests, your skills, your characteristics, your morals, all the innate goodness that is already inside of you right now to create a business or career opportunity for yourself in the form of a product or a service. Now, you can get this absolutely 100% free. All you have to do is send me an email with the subject line, The Great in Your Innate. Now, my contact details are below this video. All you have to do is take action. And I really want to work with those who are prepared to take action. You see the value in what I can create for them, and see the value as to how they can change and live the life that they want to live. Now, to receive this product, as I said, all you need to do is send me an email. So if this is for you, I really look forward to getting in contact with you and sending you my free gift to you, the free videos, and so that I can help you create the lifestyle that you would like to live, generating the income that you will be satisfied with. I'll see you on those special edition videos very soon. Take care.